Senator Lindsey Graham, he's warning Mitch McConnell yet again that unless he kneels and kisses the ring of the true leader of the Republican Party, he just might not get a chance to be leader again. Let's watch.
United States. You've said in the past that the next Republican leader in the Senate has got to be somebody that can work with Donald Trump and his team, whatever happens in 2024. Is that person you?
No, no. I like my job. I could play more golf in this job than I could in the other job. No, I'm not looking to be the Republican leader. I like the job I have. The bottom line is just common sense. The most consequential Republican in the nation is Donald Trump. Republicans like what he did as president. They would like to see him run again. Count me in that camp. And if you can't work with the leader of the party on a common American first agenda, you won't be successful in the House or the Senate as a leader. McConnell and Trump did some great things working together during President Trump's presidency. Can that be created? I hope so. But I'm telling you right now, if you're going to run to be leader of the Republican Senate in 2022, you got to have a working relationship with the most powerful Republican in the country, and that is Donald Trump.
Well, there is some truth to what he said. Donald Trump is the most powerful Republican in the country. The question then comes is why? He just lost. He continues to push this lie that he won. He's inciting violence everywhere he turns, and he keeps teasing this run while he's under investigation on multiple things. Now, by the way, this isn't the first time Lindsey Graham has said this. As I mentioned from the top, just last week, he was on Fox as well. This time he was on Newsmax, and he was quoted as saying, if you want to be a Republican leader in the House or the Senate, you have to have a working relationship with President Donald Trump. Sounds like he's practiced this line. He's the most consequential Republican since Ronald Reagan. He was on Hannity, of course, and it's his nomination if he wants it, and I think he'll get reelected in 2024. He continued on, I like Senator McConnell. Can Senator McConnell effectively work with the leader of the Republican Party, Donald Trump? I'm not gonna vote for anybody that can't have a working relationship with President Trump. He's not the president, number one. If you can't do that, you'll fail. Again, there's little nuggets of truth here and there. He probably could fail because if he doesn't follow behind Donald Trump and kneel down the way Lindsey Graham is doing here. But will it work? What's the next step? And why is this the point when then this party is going after this particular guy who lost? Remember when one-term presidents, it was kind of it for them? There's a reason why Republicans always go back to one of the kindest people ever in America, Jimmy Carter, and say, what a loser he was. Do you know why they call him a loser? Do you know why they say that he shouldn't be heard every time he talks about humanitarian efforts and actually being a Christian, the guy who's a real Christian and actually embodies what he says and does? Because he had one term in office and because their deity, Ronald Reagan, won and took over, right? Why is it not H.W. Bush, one term? Donald Trump, one term, but he's the leader of the Republican Party. He's the most consequential Republican in the country. The leader, Mitch McConnell, the Senate minority leader currently, should be kneeling and kissing his ring. And he won't even get reelected according to Lindsey Graham unless he does so. In fact, specifically said, I wouldn't go and vote for him for this position again to be leader unless he follows Donald Trump, who is out of office, who has multiple ethics investigations, who has an entire committee investigating how he incited a near takeover of the Capitol on January 6th. But he's the leader of the Republican Party. There's also this other guy named Lindsey Graham from a few years ago in 2015 when he was running against this same leader of the Republican Party who said, anybody who thinks that Donald Trump can lead this party or is the best person for this party is crazy. And anybody who does that, we deserve what we get. Well, look at what we're getting. We get Lindsey Graham who's fighting against former Lindsey Graham because he sees where the power is. And in case you forgot, when John McCain was still around, he was following behind him too, because he looks for the power. Again, the truth in his statement is that, yes, Donald Trump has all this influence. The next question you should ask from position of power and position that Lindsey Graham and potentially Mitch McConnell has is why? And maybe this shouldn't be this way. Maybe they will, maybe they won't.